Good morning. Thank you so much for coming in and going to your breakout room. I've seen some great work in there this morning already. So this is the problem that you have been working on. I've seen some of you come up with some great answers and some great thoughts. Is there anyone that wants to share how they solved the problem? You can use your mic or your chat box.
What I did, I counted the sides, and that gave me 10, and then I counted the bottom, that gave me 10. So, I thought that there was going to be 100 of them, so that's what I put for my denominator. Then I saw that there was 10 of the 7s, so, I thought, what if I just put the 7 out of, 10, I mean not 10, 7 out of 100, so that's how I got my answer for, which was C.
I got my answer by just looking at the square. I know automatically that there are more than 1/10, but it's not 1/9 because it's not as many as 9/10 would be, or not as few as 1/9. The only logical answer to the problem was 700.
Okay, and I am hearing some of you thinking that your answer is C, 7/100ths, and some are saying D, 1/10. So let's think about that. I do agree with Donovan when he was saying that he counted how many squares were in all. So he counted 10 squares this way, 10 squares across, multiplied that gives us 100. Because when we're finding fractions, remember the whole always goes in the bottom, so we have 100 of them. And it wants to know how many number 7s are in the squares. So if we count up the 7s, how many 7s do we have in the whole group here? Oh, great job, Donovan. Victoria. I want to see everyone typing. Good, Connor. I think if we count these up, there are going to be 10 7s. So that's how many squares in the 100 of the squares all together have a 7. So we have 10 over 100. But then we have to ask ourselves, is this simplified? What do you guys think? Is it simplified?
No, ma'am.
No.
No. So how do we know it's not simplified? Or what do we need to do to simplify it down?
Divide them.
You divide it like 10 divided by 10 and then 10 divided by 100.
Okay. I hear lots of you saying divide. Okay, so how are we going to divide? Do you mean I'm going to divide 10 by 100? Is that how I would simplify this?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so if I take my 10 and I divide it by 100, is it going to simplify my problem? Ooh, Victoria says no. Victoria, can you tell us why you think this wouldn't simplify the problem?
Because 100 can't go into 10.
Okay, because 100 won't go into 10.
But 10 can go into 100.
Okay, so
you have to divide 10 by 100.
I agree, 10 by 100, because 100 can't go into 10, it will be in the decimal places.
Okay, so I want you guys to think about this. Remember when we talked about turning a fraction into the most simplest form, and we took a fraction, say we'll make a simple fraction, and we had 2/4, okay? And we wanted to turn it into its most simple form. So we simplified the answer. And I want a fraction that would be equivalent to this. What is a fraction that would be equivalent to 2/4?
1/2.
1/4.
1/2.
No, I mean 1/4. It means 1/2.
Good, good, awesome. So we know that the 1/2 is equal to 2/4. So these are the same fractions. This is just simplified. We know that a fraction is simplified when you can't divide anything else into it besides 1. It's a prime, you know that you have a prime number in either the numerator or the denominator. We know that this is simplified down. We couldn't make this any simpler. That's what we're wanting to do down here with this fraction. So I want you to think about our problem again. Do we need to divide like this to simplify this down? What do you think?
No, you have to divide 10 by 100.
I just found out it takes 1/10 that it takes 10 of the 10s to make 100, because it already has 10 over 100. That is like the 1/10, because it takes 10 tenths to make 100. So I changed my mind. It's D.
Yeah, you have to correct because.
Okay, I like the way Donovan's thinking. So, and I see some things in the chat too, Seth and Victoria. Some of you starting to change your answers, because now we understand that we would not need to divide like this to simplify our answer. We just have to decide what number would divide into 10 and 100. What number could we, or what factor could we use to divide into both of these numbers that we could simplify the problem? Okay, Connor, do you want to share your answer?
10.
Okay, 10. So he says if we divide the numerator and the denominator by 10, it's going to simplify this down. So 10 divided by 10 is 1. And 100 divided by 10 is what? You guys use your chat. What is 100 divided by 10? Awesome. Good job, Patrick. Alyssa, that's right. That's 10. Remember, when we're simplifying, you have to do the same thing in the numerator and the denominator. So our final answer is 1/10. So I think you guys who are changing your answers to D made a good decision. Round of applause. That was some awesome thinking going on there.